Hi everyone. We're going to algebraically determine whether our function is an even or odd function. We're going to use this graphic organizer here and help us out. So let's get started. I already did the first few problems. So this video is like part 2 and we're doing the last 4 problems. So for the first one, we have f of x equals x squared plus 4. Now looking at my graphic organizer, if I plug in a negative x and I get back my original function, it's going to be even. And an even function gives me back my original. So it should look like this. If it's odd, that means I'm going to negate everything, my function. So that would be negative x squared plus 4, which equals negative x squared minus 4. So if we get that back, it's going to be odd. So let's test it out and plug in negative x. So this is what our test is right here. So plug in negative x. Let's see what happens. Well, 2 negatives make a positive, so you get x squared plus 4. Well, this looks just like my even. So this is an even function. Now let's go to 7a here. So we're doing this one. All right. If it's even, it's going to be the original function. The even one's always easy because it's just the original. The odd, you got to be careful. If it's odd, make sure you negate each term. So that's going to be negative x cubed plus x squared. Remember, you're negating the whole thing. All right. Now let's do the test. So we have f of x equals x cubed minus x squared. And then the test means we're going to plug in negative x. So let's see what happens. F of negative x equals negative x cubed minus negative x squared. Well, this one, 3 negatives make a negative, so that's negative x cubed. This one, 2 negatives make a positive, so we have negative x squared. And that's what this equals. Now looking over here, this one's my even, this one's my odd. It's neither. It's kind of a hint too, because we had a 3 degree and a 2 degree here. Exponent was 2 and 3. So this one's neither and would be down here on this way on our graphic organizer. All right, the next one. What do you think? If we had to guess, what would you think? They both have odd exponents. So basically, let's just write down again. If it's even, it's the exact same equation. So just write that down. If it's odd, it's the negation of that equation. So just make everything opposite. So this will be positive. This will be negative. You just negate each piece. All right. Now we'll just do our little test. Let's plug in negative x, which is our test. So I'm going to write this equation down, and then I'm going to dump in my negative x. So 3 negatives make a negative. So I still have negative times negative x cubed. This positive and negative is going to be minus 2x. Now I have 2 negatives, that makes it a positive. So does it look like this one? No. So that's a no. Does it look like this one? Yes, it does. So this one looks like this negative f of x. So this is an odd function. Okay, the last one. The even function looks the same. The odd function is a negation. So I did that one. Now I'm doing this one. So just negate each term. Just make everything opposite than what it was. Now, again, all I'm doing when I do this, just want to make sure you take your equation like this and put the negation in front of it. So if you had a negative in here, it'd end up being positive. So be careful with that. We have f of x equals x cubed plus 4x plus 1. Now let's test it out with plugging in negative x. So negative x equals, and I like to write it like this until I get used to it. Let's plug in negative x. 3 negatives make a negative. Positive and a negative is going to be minus. It's going to be plus 1. And that's it. So let's look. Does it look like this one? No. Does it look like this one? Almost, except for this 1 at the end. So since it does not look like the odd function, our answer is neither. It's neither f of x nor the negation of f of x. So this is neither. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.